Hi, thanks for watching yet another video blog. This is your host, Wat Los Beatles, or on YouTube by my alias D Cervantes. um, Today I want to talk about a major cause of unhappiness in our society. Excuse me. Why are we unhappy sometimes? Well, it's normal to be unhappy. We have a stressful life. Life isn't easy. Life is full of challenges. For example, I'm going through a challenge now. I've been kind of ill, and it's been tough. It's been tough to not have my balance or my equilibrium, probably due to some inner ear issue, which will be discovered in a month's time. Yeah, that's how long I have to wait for an MRI or whatever's going to happen. But I'm getting better daily, I guess, stronger. But it's been tough. But the illness can cause depression, death of a loved one, someone close to you. Stress on the job, unhappiness at your job. There's a lot of things that cause depression and unhappiness, and they're very understandable. And those are things that can be worked through, hopefully for the better. But there's one thing that is really, really insidious, and I've been guilty of this many times, and that is comparing your life to another person's life. Biggest mistake possible, because it's like the movie stars or celebrities or people on TV we see, or athletes, famous people. We think, oh my God, they have such a fabulous, glamorous existence. They're worth millions, and they look great, and I don't look that good, and I'm not worth that much money. Or even it could happen with a neighbor or a coworker or someone who seems to have it all, or that friend that always travels and does these fun things, and it seemingly makes you look like you're not doing enough, or you're not enjoying yourself enough as much as this person. And that is one of the biggest mistakes that we as human beings make, is to compare our lives to other people. And I know someone who seems to live a fantastic life. They've got this high paying job in the entertainment industry. They've got all these friends, and they're all really good looking, like the subject in question. And boy, you would think that they're as happy as can be, and they've got it made. But the thing is that their problems are different than your problems, and everything is relative. We all have issues. We all have pain and suffering in this life. This life is not, no human being gets away without suffering. No matter how rich, no matter how famous, no matter how much you think you've got it made, because in the end, we're not invincible. We're all mortal. We can all get sick at any moment. We're all vulnerable, and in the end, like I just stated, we're mortal. We will die one day. So, take a look at Michael Jackson, for example. Who had a more fabulous, fantastic, seemingly megastar, superstardom, you name it, past the stratosphere, fame and money and fortune, and yet when we started finally to see how many demons this poor man had, and how he wasn't happy with his appearance, and then that he could not sleep because he suffered such terrible insomnia, then we realized how truly, truly sad and pathetic Michael Jackson's life was in many ways, and then child abuse allegations, and his inability to ever really grow up and face life the way it really is. It was a very sad and shocking wake-up call to all of us, that fame, money, and seemingly having it all is not really what it looks like. Everybody has pain and suffering. So what you need to do as a human being is value your own life, as shitty as it might be. But you must value and only worry and think about your own life, and stop comparing your life to other people. We don't know what goes on through their heads. We don't know what kind of mental anguish they're going through. We don't know what pressures, what stress. There's a lot of things that go on in the minds of people that we look up to, or that we try to compare ourselves. It's not as easy as it looks. So that's the tip for today. Don't compare your life to others, live your life. If you haven't been to Europe and, others people have and you feel envious about that, well, then don't, let go of that envy and try to make it work to where you can go to Europe one day, where you can visit places, where you can travel. I find people that have traveled a lot say, it's not a big deal. I'm bored of it. I'm sick of it. I haven't traveled very much, but it's funny how when you speak to people who have, they take it for granted and they're actually kind of fed up with it. So it's interesting how perspective changes when you really, really look deep down inside. So what I want you to do is stop comparing your life. Stop comparing the money you have in the bank to other people's money in the bank. Stop comparing your looks. Stop comparing. Facebook is one of the biggest things to blame for this is the comparisons. People put up their pictures and their relationships and everything looks fine and dandy. Of course, because it's Facebook, everything looks pretty and nobody wants to talk about anything really negative on Facebook. Everybody wants to show such a perfect, ideal, happy existence. But in reality, every one of those people has pain and suffering of their own and issues to deal with. So don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. It's all smoke and mirrors, ladies and gentlemen. It's all a facade. Don't believe what you see and think that that person or those people that you are envious or jealous of are having it better than you, because you do not really know what is going on. I myself, I may look fine. I may laugh and giggle and, have a great time, be the life of the party, at times, but I have my own issues. I have my own inner demons. I suffer terrible depressive moments sometimes and terrible anxiety, and I have other issues and stuff. So, don't compare yourself. Don't do that. Stop comparing your life. Live your life and work through your life, and let others deal with their life. And just make sure you have a good support network and friends who love and care about you, and you'll be able to deal with this journey as best as possible. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Comments, questions, suggestions, always appreciated. Thanks. See ya.